welcome to a late night cooking, baking. I'm pre-made the stuff already. I always want to do this one, so I don't know how it's gonna work, how it's gonna go. I'm gonna give you a pre-introduction of what I've already done versus what I have left to do, alright? So I already pre-made my flour with all the spice, the herbs, the mixed spice. Of course, your lime. Not, well, I don't use lime in it. Your nutmeg, cinnamon, right? And all-purpose, all-spice. They're good for cake, and your salt, your baking powder. And this one, this is a sweet potato. I blend it with coconut water. Of course, the flaxseed and butter mixed together. Your Jamaican rum, your butter, your rain your cinnamon right here, and the soaked dates in it. You have dates, you have raisins, you have the red and rum in it, your baking powder, this one, and of course I make my two pans already. So only thing that's is to do the mixture. I am not sure how it's going to come out, how it's going to look, but fingers crossed, I'm going to make something beautiful. All right, so I'm going to take you through step by step process. All right. Good day everyone, I'm just here looking for my microphone. I don't know where to find my microphone. But I shall find it. Good morning, good afternoon. How are you guys doing? Perfect. I find it. I find it. So I'm just gonna turn my microphone so you guys could hear me way more clear and properly, right? Makes perfect sense. At least the audio can come perfect. Oh, that's the audio, right? So this will be my first attempt to make a big sweet potato fruit cake. I have no idea how it's gonna come out to. Sorry. I have no idea how it's gonna come out to. I'm pretty confident that things may work out in the favor. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me now properly. Okay, alright. Now to the mixing process. Wonder if I could add the mixing process. So this is my potato right here. I'm gonna add all of this. This is the flaxseed and you know what? I leave it. See the flaxseed and the butter. I'm gonna use it for rise up the cake or the pudding. Alright. First time baking this one. First time. So I pre-made all of my ingredients already in it. pre-made all of my ingredients already, so we'll see it goes. Actually, somebody inspired me to be baking this particular pudding, right? Pudding with fruits in it. I have no idea how it's going to turn out, but no, no, these days anything can make into something good, right? So that's what I'm here. I'm baking something really good. So if you're just here, you're just joining in, I'm baking, as you might see the title, sweet potato fruit cake with rum in it. I have absolutely no idea how it's going to turn out to be, and I'm eager to know what the end product may be. Oh, in the dark? It's not dark for me, but guess what? I'm going to get the light. Sorry about that, alright? Give me a minute. In the afternoon, I'm not cooking for dark. 14. In the afternoon, I'm not cooking in the dark. Mm-hmm. Dylan says, the, I'm not cooking in the dark. Funny. There's so much light, but I guess you need more lighting, but I'm going to set up the extra lighting. Hope this one is a plus, right? Hope this one is a plus. Should be a plus. Okay. Oh, is that? Tim, is that much better? Are you still there? I hope that works. Cat and food. Oh my goodness, cat and food. Okay, better-ish. I can see the cooker in the dark. As I said, the lighting was pretty. I thought it was pretty good for me, but I guess for you guys, it was not. All right. So I'm just here doing my pre-make. All of these ingredients are already pre-made for me already. Okay. I absolutely have no idea how it's gonna work out. Now let me turn on my heater from now. Turn on the oven. Okay. So let it continue to heat up. Okay. Continue to heat up. So I did everything already. I had all my ingredients are on the thumbnail, right, that I made for you guys. Everything is there. Now I'm gonna slowly add my flour, of course. Slowly add my flour in it. Of course, I'm not using any eggs, any these byproducts. No, this is the best part. I'm going to use it with. Now this is like dates in it. You have raisins and other fruits in it mixture, and it was fermented over quite a while, almost 2 weeks, with the red label. Of course, what you see on the red label and the Jamaican rare never wrong. This one. Yes, I'm making cake. First time making this kind of cake, I make normally I'm making black forest cake. I make naturally making black forest cake for just pleasure, but now I'm making something. I'm making something new. The rum, you can smell literally rum can just bursting out. Yep, yep, yep. Smells really good. Yep, smells really really good. I'm gonna take some of the rum because the red label kind of finished. I'm gonna take some of the rum and wash it out. No, somebody's going to get drunk tonight. hope it's hope it's not me. Hope it's not me, right? Because I want to ensure nothing in the bottom stays in the bottom. Yeah, I want to ensure that I get every little thing, every little thing I want to get. No, with this mixture, I didn't expect I would be getting this amount because I did not do any much measuring, right? I did not do any much measuring, so I don't know how or what amount I'm expecting to get from it, but I'm expecting to get at least two and a half cakes out of it, and yeah, that should be fine, right? I think so. I think two and a half cake should be good, right? Two and a half cake should be good. Yeah, I'm sure. My mixture. Okay, I'm gonna add my vanilla to it. See, I'm working with the grace of the ancestors. Yeah, so I'm working. So I think all of this needed. It was just not much left in it. So I think all of this browning needs to come out, right? Yeah, maybe I'm gonna need a little bit more depending on how I want it to look, right? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. I was wondering, oh, nobody asks me why am I baking this late? What the time is over here? Why nobody asks me that question? Yeah, yeah. Nobody asks me that question? No, no. You can you see it? It's coming. It's actually coming. Oh, well, then respect to you then, right? Respect. Yeah, yeah. There's no better time than the time that you feel most comfortable cooking or baking, you know? There's no best time for it. That is for me, of course. That is for me, of course. No, maybe I had a little bit too much flour in it, but I'm going to try to take it out with additional. I'm going to try to add some more coloring towards it, right? Let me. So it needs some more coloring. I like it. I like it when it has a little bit more coloring to it. So I'm going to add some more burning, which I already knew that the burning was not enough. So that's good. So I have no. Um 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 I'm not using any measurement. I'm just baking towards my likings and my taste. and I think that should be enough or good enough in it. You know, so I'm baking as I go with the pudding. No pudding, of course. As you might see the description, Jamaican background, right? Born, grew a yard, and I always love cooking, baking, pastry. You know, I'm a naturopathic guy. Yes, yes, yes. So this is normal, perfect, perfectly normal stuff for me. Perfectly normal stuff for me. What will not normal? This is can say semi-normal. Coming live is not normal, right? Normally I just cook in the background and just cook. And if you're on TikTok, you can follow me on TikTok. I recently post my delicious um fruit cake that I baked. I baked a fruit cake since probably since January, late January, and it turned phenomenally well. And that case ending. So, you're most welcome. You're most welcome, and I will definitely keep doing. In fact, I'm just doing me. I'm going to keep doing me. So I was saying, I have a TikTok business page where I make natural season, and I recently started post my love for baking. So if you wanna go, you can type in Plenish beginning, right? Let me show you. I think I give me a second. So I have my line of seasoning. So this is what I make. I make natural seasoning. I also cook. So you could type in Plenish beginning and in TikTok or Plenish underscore B on Instagram, and you can find me there. Right? Maybe I'll put it in the description later on. Yeah. So let me finish do this because I don't want to stay much long. Okay. Put it on medium. Make it go and warm up first. This first time. So the clock that I'll be putting on, I'm gonna put it on 350. 350. Maybe I turn it up. Maybe I turn it down depending on how fast it go, because this stove is really fast, right? Really fast. So let me fix my tongue. Let me fix my tongue. It is superb. I love it. I love it. I love it. So you see, when this stick right there, you know your boy is going to get a good cake, a good end product, your good end product. No, normally if I had lemon, I the zest in it, but it's so hard. I'm not going to do it. Instead, I have something better. I'm going to get it through you. I have dehydrated onion and not my bro. I have dehydrated lemon. I'm gonna add some powder in it to give it a zesty taste. right? Because I had this also in the regular one. In the regular one. Yeah. When you put that in it, and let me see. I think I have a little ginger in it, but I don't want it to the ginger to overpower it. Could also add it to it. You know why I know that? You see, I know my food. You know, when you know your food, you know how it's gonna taste, or it's the reaction come and fighting against the other other foods, right? And so I don't want to have the ginger in it and it fight against the other recipe or other ingredients, because ginger is a very powerful thing in it, right? Yeah. See, the lemon give it a zesty taste. The lemon give it that zesty taste, which I absolutely love. Absolutely love. Oh my god. Okay. So the oven is prepped. The oven is prepped. I repeat, the oven is prepped. Over. I repeat, the oven is prepped. Prepare to launch in the first put. Over. I know, right? I know. I have to ensure you guys are reading me over. No, I want to talk to you guys. I want to talk to you guys about something else. If you guys are here in Canada or anywhere in the world to be exact. Alright? Recently I've seen the system has been coming up with this shut off light period. You know, going to this world with this new order of technology, AI program. Are you guys worried about what is coming in the future? Like modern technology, blackouts. Are you guys ready preparing for that? You can, if you want to answer, you can reach me and my walkie talkie. It's always ready, right? Over. Yeah. So I had everything in it. Let me taste it again. Oh man. Oh, yo, tastes bad. I don't want to go out of context, but let me just add it. So I already lined my pots, all right? The parchment paper, buttered underneath it to prevent it from burn. I think I forget one more steps. I've got one more steps in it. I forgot one more step. I had my water. Okay, let me back up lights. Yeah. Fuck. Shit. Oh my goodness. That one. That one hurts. Oh, that one hurts. I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for that one. I know, right? Thank you. I know. I hope YouTube doesn't flag me for that one. I recently was doing a live and I said the same word, right? And I don't see the video back anymore. I was like, okay, okay, YouTube, that was an accident. Come on, give me a break, right? That was an accident. Give me a break, bro. Give me a bloody break. Give your boy a bloody break. Your favorite YouTuber a bloody break, right? These guys, they have no sense of humor. Yeah, they have no sense of humor, man. No humor in there. So I'm trying my best to be extremely careful. I think they will understand why I say that language. It is I would say automatic, invalid. What's the word? Help me with the word involuntary reaction. Yeah, that's the first thing. That is like the first language that I learned when I was growing up. All right. Welcome, guys. If you're just joining, I'm just here making the first time making this pudding. The girl, let me see. Of course, I do that. This is the first thing I do. I prep myself first before I came live. I done everything, parchment paper around it. So you know, right? It's protected from. Cause I'm trying to get the better one. I'm trying to get the better one. You know, better baking tin. But it's hard to find here in Canada. We don't need much protecting, right? But for now, I'm just working with what I have in which person to hold this message for. Um, Let me see what this guy said. Um, just give me a second. I'm on the kitchen floor with my dog. Sperm oozing down my face, bruh. Okay, let's hide that one. I don't know who is the moderator. Who is trolling. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you can see that, don't pay me much attention. Let me see if I could hide that. Don't pay it any much. Hide this user. Okay, let me hide. Okay, another moderator just handled this. Okay, good. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Sorry about that. Anyway, I've come with this. Yeah, pretty much it, right? Anyway, sorry about that. Yeah. So I'm just here, finish up mixing up my pudding, and this is the first time I'm mixing this together. It was inspired by my sister. I saw her actually making her pudding. I was like, okay, I could make a little twist towards that, and I'm going to bake it and show her tomorrow in the morning, right? And I hope she likes it. So yeah, the fire is prepped already. Let me put it back down to 350. I put it at 350, and hopefully that's all it needs, right? So yeah, I'm going to put it in, right? I never expected it would have been this amount. All right, never expected it would be this amount. No, I don't fool it that much because I'm expecting it for it to rise. All right, with my all of my pudding, when I made it like this, put it off of it, and it comes up really really good. So I'm expecting for it to rise. Pretty good, pretty good. The time is now 2:36 a.m. in the morning. So like 2 306, half an hour, give and take. It should be really good, right? Should be really good. As I said, I never expected it was going to be this amount of pudding in it. Never in my wildest dream expected it would have been this amount. No, I'm gonna make another pan for it. I shouldn't be opening it that much, but I understand, right? I shouldn't be opening it that much. I'm gonna put the rest into this pudding. The last time I did this one as well, it the amount that I put it came right over. So I'm gonna put lesser than I put the previous one. No, I did not prep any of this one. So let me see. Let me see if you know what? I'm gonna prep one more of these one, and yeah, not gonna use this one. I'm gonna do a really quick prep and show you guys how I do. So it's actually a good thing. Let me clean my hands. It's a good thing because I get the chance to show you guys how I made mine, how I prep mine. Yeah, as the young lady that says she cook really frequently, that's how I prep mine. Alright. If I just joining in, thanks for liking. So like my videos, please, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I do this for fun. Normally, I would be cooking something nice. I cook and I bake when I'm at my best. Like feeling wise, it's like a therapy for me, right? Yeah, I like to bake, I like to cook, and when I'm cooking, I'm in the groove, right? You know those sweet melody move, and your dopamine is at the highest peak. Yeah, that's definitely me, right? That is definitely me. So I'm gonna highlight the butter at the bottom around it. Let me move this from here. Bottom butter. Get some parchment paper right here. Trying to make it quick because I don't want the rest to start bake and leaving the other two in it. Yeah. So the lady, as I was saying about the lighting and the old preparation of blackout. Yes, all of what you're saying is good and it's all true. Let me see if I could. Let me see if I could go back to that one. Mm, yeah, you put butter in it. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, bathtub. Bathtub is good, but you have to have more than bathtub. You have to have emergency kit. Emergency kit. So for the person just joining, we're talking in case of an emergency, a blackout. Here in Canada, blackout start happening every weekends. Every weekend, and in fact, this Friday, past Friday that passed, we had to leave work early because there was a blackout. You can't see what being warned. Okay, you can't see your work being warned. You can't see your work being warned, alright? It is coming and it's very real. There you go. Emergency food kit. You need candles. You need filters. You know those purifier filters back because water gonna be scarce, right? You need a pair of walkie-talkie over. Are you catching this? Make sure you're taking notes over, right? You need a pair of walkie-talkie, solar chargeable, rechargeable battery stuff. All right, you're gonna need all of those stuff. Yeah, you're gonna need all of those stuff. Trust me. You know why I know? You know why I know all of this here in Canada? I think 3 months back, I started seeing commercial about emergency kit out of the blue. Why? I think somewhere in France or Paris, blackout is happening every 2 months. It's like a testing phase, right? And millions of people coming on the street protesting. Protesting. Yeah. If you guys don't know. Oh, this fit perfectly. It fit perfectly. See, when you're doing stuff over a long period of time, you don't need to measure anything anymore again. You just need to eyeball it, and that's just it. All right. So what I did, I cut this section here so it can go around the pot side perfectly. It fold perfectly around. All right, guys. Yeah. If you don't know, you know. Let me cut this to size. No, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I only post genuine content, real content that person can relate to, and motivate people. All right. I'm an entrepreneur. I have my own business that I supply stores here in Ontario, Toronto, to be exact. Natural season, right? Yeah, I do those. I make natural season supply stores. All right. So if it's something that you guys like, please, and you want to support your boy Ranford, please do so, right? Reach out to me and send me a text and we can talk from there, right? We greatly appreciate that. But otherwise, you being here, I really greatly appreciate you either way. So you're doing a wonderful job anyhow, right? You did a wonderful job. I need piece more parchment paper. And that should be it. Piece more parchment paper. Let me see anything. That should be it. So back to the emergency talk. Because you know I'm saying all these emergency talk. You see, it has the rest on my mind to share with you guys because I've seen this coming far from the past 3 to 4 years. I keep having this vision that I need to share with the world. Like, a major disaster crisis is gonna hit. The danger is coming. Can't I can't explain on YouTube like this. Let me take it out. The disaster that will. I'm not trying to scare anybody. I'm just trying to bake. But at the same time, I get the opportunity, the platform to share what is coming. Even me will not be still be not able to prepare for what's coming. Back to my baking. So yeah, so this is the third one, and I never expected it would be a third one. I never expected to be a third one. Okay. I may have to get a smaller version pudding pot than this, as this is going to burn out really fast. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. Want to ensure I get out everything out of this part, out of this thing, every little thing, every little thing. So yeah, so I could call this 2.5 cake that I would be getting from it. I'm surprised, I'm shocked, but at the same time I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy that I'm getting. Let me wash my hands here first before I hand back in more. Let me wash these hands first before I come back to you guys. I never thought any of this would come true. Come out, taste the way it know it tasting. Let me, yeah, good, good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Can you see? Even. Ooh, look at it. Can you guys see it? I don't think you guys can see it. Come on, man. It's it it was getting blowing up, and I open it. I I hope it rises. It was so. Sorry guys, didn't get a chance to see it. So I put in this one 240, right? 249, right? So let's see what's coming up. So I'm going. Let me get a chair and talk to you guys for a minute, right? So I have plenty people who watches my video and learn from it. Elder person, I said, as what most people said, hey, and for I love your video is something new. I liked about it. Why I like about it is this the versatility of your type of cooking. Sometimes they're tired of the same old stuff. They want to try something new and familiar, but the end product will be great, will be tasteful, will be nice, and that's what I gave them. I'm of course a person like to go outside of my comfort zone, taste my type of way of doing food, and the expectation or I imagine it, poof, that's how it comes. It's like when you have a little one and you say poof, 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 and everything just comes out perfectly. That's how I cook, that's how I bake, that's how I make my dishes, that's how I make my meal. I imagine it, and I just go in the kitchen and I make it happen. Yeah, so that's what I do for fun: make good food, bake, and enjoy myself, and of course educating people on what's best type of food to eat or intake, as as am I as I'm undertaking a whole range of new products that I'm now adding to my line. I have a lot of up to 7 products on my line. It's there on my channel. You can find out. If you're not yet a subscriber yet, you can do that as well, right? Yeah, I do that for fun. I like to share what I do a lot, and I deem it good. It's a genuine act of love for content creating and sharing, right? Sharing what I love to do. I do that as fun. You see, this phone tell me say it needs 15% charging. I want to turn on the lights. Wonder if can I turn on the lights? Oh, the lights. Oh, I don't see any light in it. Maybe there isn't any light in it. Yeah, but that beside of that, No, you see, growing up, this is the best part I like about. That's why one of the reasons why I gain a love for baking. Oven light is should be on the bottom. Yeah, you see this. You see this. You see this bad boy right here. It's a pretty old one. Maybe it's there, but it's not there. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not seeing where it said light. I see start, cook time, temperature, stop, but the one button that should be there, I'm not seeing it, the light one. So I don't want to open it in either way. Yeah, don't want to open it because when I open it, you let out all it and it goes down. You know what happens when it goes up, but I have to take a look. Oh my, it's overflowing. You remember I told you about, let me see if I could, but I'm coming back right back to this. I'm coming back to the part section, my favorite part. Well, eating it is the next part, but let me show you. Let me see if I could turn on the lights. Yes, it's flowing over because I thought I had less to it, but I guess the equation of the flaxseed with a little baking powder make it rise more than it should. So it's flowing over, and I don't really like that. I want it to be enough in it. So don't like that part. I know it would come to that part because I think I overdid the baking powder in it. I think I overdid it because what happened, I was working with the ancestors, and I guess I too much ancestor was talking to me, one in the left ears and one in the right ears, and they both saying pour more. One said you're pouring too much stock, but you get confused, right? That I think that's what happened. So I hope it stopped because you're gonna burn it. Yeah, I'm trying to let out some of the air. I'm trying to let out some of the heat out of it. So yeah, back to this part. Now, when I was young, eating the bucket from my mom was one of my best part. Yeah, because I'm the only kid who stick with her from the baking process from start to finish. So I end up get the bucket. The bucket, trust me, it's a big deep bucket, and being as a little boy with a little small end, oh my god, it seems like a lot, right? So yeah, this is where my love for baking comes from. So yeah. No, a person doesn't know I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat meat. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat cheese. Right? The only thing I eat is, as a pescatarian, is been eating fish, and a lot of it. A lot of fish, a lot of salmon, a lot of almond milk, and those stuff. So I have to find substitution for all my love for food and what best is for me. Alright. So that's where I gain a love for cooking overall because my style of cooking is just not a normal one, right? I eat a lot of vegetable, of course. You name it. You name it. You name it. I will cook it. Oh yeah, the best part. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just being authentic with you guys, showing you behind scenes. If you weren't here, I would be still doing my little thing in the late night, cooking, baking, enjoying myself, doing my taxes, setting up for tax season because it's already here as a business owner. And content creator is kind of a bit hard, exciting, and it's a learning process. All right, it's a learning process, and so far I love every bit of it. I wish I could share the taste of the pudding of it finish with you guys. Trust me, I wish I could do that. I wish I could. Do that. But at the end of it, you guys will see. Alright? If you guys stick around, and if not, I will be uploading this pretty soon. Pretty soon, right? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Some chat and food. What else do you have in your emergency kit? If you're still here, what next? What else do you have with you that I don't have? I don't know. I have a lot of stuff, but I still need more stuff to go to protect my family, of course. Protect my family. I saw, yeah, for emergency. Trust me. I saw, I saw as well. You mean when you said sewing, like you do clothing, right? I'm very good at that too. I'm very good at that too. Yeah, I'm very good at that. Why I say I'm very good at that? When I was in high school, I did clothing and textile art and design, and my teacher lecturer those time they were pissed why I didn't choose their subject. Why I love agriculture, I did love agriculture more. Long story, short story of that, I tell myself I want to be very versatile in almost every little thing. So with that, I'm very competitive. So I would sew for my mom, my aunt, almost everybody in my family, my sister. I'm the one who's sewing their stuff. I would sew something, make it come back to new that you can't believe it was damaged. Yeah, yeah, it was very it's, and I still can do it. I embroidery, the styling, sewing, the texture. I you know logo that you put on your shirt. I sat down and I did a logo for myself. I did a on my lab coat. It came out perfect. Yeah, I stitched in my logo by myself. It took me time. I know those time I did not start YouTube as yet, and I wanted to do it. I wanted to do YouTube, but I did not. And just a little way of relax my nerve to think about something else while doing my embroidery work. Right? Perfect. I don't know where that lab coat is. Yeah, I don't know where that lab coat is. I tell myself maybe down the line when I'm not so busy, I maybe take up stitching or sewing as a little another additional way of therapy for me, of just to ease my mind of overthinking stuff. But I like sewing as well. I like sew. I sew. I would make just about anything. But that's a good one as well. Yeah, really relaxing. Yeah, it's just sad that my hands and my talent are I've been blessed to do so much things, but in the day you can only do one, right? You can only do one, and I decided to see that making products, being an entrepreneur was more than enough because that alone takes up a lot of time, a lot of effort with me just to prepare this stuff. So I'm not the person who run around to do some design, clothing design, which I would love to do because I'm very creative, mind creative upstairs. When I think about something, I want to see it comes out in the processing. But gladly, I know to calm my mind and don't let it overthink. Cause wanting to do so much things and nothing being done is very damaging to your brain, and that is not productive for nobody. So it's a good thing I decided not to wander in too much things to do. I'm going to turn the heat down. Yeah, it's currently at it is yeah it is it's currently at 350. I take it down to 300. Let me take away this bottle because I'm not trying to promote any alcohol, right? Not trying to promote any alcohol and more down. more than what's on the thumbnail. More than what's on the thumbnail. But yeah, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So almost half an hour almost passed for the first two of them. So in the next 6 minutes it'll be half an hour for the first two, which knowing what I'm seeing now, I'm gonna give at least another 10 more minutes for those first two and then take it out, right? Hopefully if you guys stick around for the major for those time, I'll maybe show you guys with it, alright? But otherwise from that, yeah. Um about the emergency, if anybody here still on my channel, if you're in Canada, just prepare yourself, all right? Prepare yourself for what's coming. As I said, emergency food, canned food, uh ear prepare, and light, extra candles, all right? Lighters, uh those little canister of, let me show you before I don't know how to say it to you. No, make sure you guys have one of these. This is where the comes in, right? As I said, I'm not trying to promote. I'm not trying to promote anyone. Yeah, I know. Trust me. You see, you don't have to have much, because guess what? If somebody else in your community, in your neighborhood, you could trade. Those trade thing back in those days, because you're gonna need a good community base to survive. All right. And knowing me, I already have some seeds that are already stored in dry places, cool places. I'm always keeping storing tomato, pepper, pear seed, every little seed that I have, I'm storing them. That also can work. All right. So storing food is good. You can't too much. And you know what? The gallon. If you could get a gallon bucket, not the bucket, the gallon bucket, them the 5 gallon bucket. Save one of that and pour fresh water and put it down. Date it. Make sure you date it and put it on. You can put that down for 6 months. You can stay. The still water can stay up for 6 months. Put that aside. Make sure whatever water you pour in it is either fresh water or tap water or spring water. I think it's $5. $5 in store. $5 for the big or gallon water in store. You could buy one of them and put it down. Put it in a black bag and put it somewhere where no light is. Why am I telling about this stuff? As I said, I'm not here to scare anybody, but my visions that I have been seeing for the past 3 years, everything that I've been seeing is coming true slowly but surely. As I said, I'm not here to scare anybody. Why I do this at this time of the evening is to slowly process this in my videos as time goes by. I have the privilege to be warning people about other sickness, other health condition coming, and none of what I've been saying for the past 3 to 4 years to persons that I literally know nothing about. I saw them and I said, in the next 2 years, you're going to have diabetic, you're going to get sick. And the guy turned around and said, that is 2 year past. I have it. I was diagnosed. It's 2 year about my diabetic problem. And it shook my mind. It's like I'm just walking past. I could see their history in front of them, their past or their future history coming in front of them. And it scares the shit out of me. Why I'm saying this? Because when I test my theory over and over, and it has never been false, or when I ask them, it's like, how do I know? I don't know you, bro. This woman in Tim Martin, right? This lady in Tim Martin, she saw her in Tim Martin and said, if you don't stop by this Tim Martin food, you're going to regret it for the rest of your older life. She turned around and said to me, I've she turned around and said to me, said, I've been buying this thing every morning. I can't stop. Before I let her speak, I told her what I think that she should stop. And her first response is, I've been doing this because her workplace this is the workplace and the Tim Hortons just one step out of their workplace, right? And the Tim Hortons right close to her. And I said, if you don't stop this, you're gonna regret it. And it's a very elder young woman, very in her probably late 40s, post 50s, doing her job very well. And the spirit came over me and said to tell her this. I only can do that and warn them not to do those stuff that what I've seen. That's to say the precaution next. If there's a way how to get them better, I would explain. But majority of the time, when I tell people, the spirit doesn't give me the go ahead to cure them because that's not my job. My job is just to warn people, strictly warn people, and that's just it. So that's just what I'm doing here. I'm gonna strictly warn any if even if it's random people. I'm start doing that today at No Frizz. I saw a lady and I told her what came over my mind. I said, secure your family, save them, prepare for this. And I walked away. I have no idea. She started seeing shaking in her eyes. But what I intended to tell her, I couldn't have said that to her because she would have think I'm sick, right? And maybe she wouldn't receive it well. That's to say. Anyway, anyway, too much of this spooky stuff, right? Who want to see the pudding? Who want to see the pudding? Say me. Anybody wants to see the pudding? Say me. Me, because I want to see it as well. 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 It's not here ready. It's not here ready. That's for sure. Well, let me see if I could turn the lights on. Easy. When I That's the first one I had in it. The back one is not so much. Can't see it. Let me see if I could get the lights closer to you guys. Haha, it's bubbling up. So that means I just need to leave it some more. Yeah, I need to leave it some more. Yeah, I just need to leave it some more and let it do its thing. It's gonna take some more time than that. But I don't want to bore you guys with it's about an hour. That's why I prepared everything because I didn't want this video to be too long. But at the same sense, I don't want to go without giving you final product of it. I hope it comes out really good. It's the first time I'm doing such thing as this. I'm free flowing my pudding, and normally my rum cake, Jamaican rum cake, it's more organized, more well, balance of everything that there is. So I'm nervous. I'm nervous to what's next coming. So big up to my friend Sashika. She's the one that inspired me to make something like this nature with this mixture because she was doing something close to what I'm doing, but her ingredient was way different, right? So I decided to use my ingredients, and turn it over. But I don't know. I don't. I'm excited to see where how it comes out, right? And yeah, and the taste of it. But I'm going to give it 15 more minutes because what I'm seeing, I don't like what I'm seeing. But as I said, it's a testing process. Who knows? Who knows what is it? Cats and food. Cats and food. If you don't mind, where are you? Are you currently streaming and watching me from? If you don't mind, I think you're probably cool enough to tell me your location, not precise location, your country or what. Where are you from? I'm seeing 3 persons watching on live. Thanks for keeping my company. Let me know who's the next person. Alright? Let me know who's the next person in the background. So I could formally tell you thanks for keeping my company, right? Yeah. If you don't mind. If you don't mind. Because I know I could talk right through and never stop talking as long as the camera is on. But I want to know where you guys from, alright? And I hope you guys already subscribed to my channel. Don't have much for emergencies, so I have stocked up on dry goods. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave this here for the next 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes, and hopefully you can take out the two first one. Alright? What other health tips I could share with you guys that I have not yet shared? Uh, for the men's, if you're watching, alright? For the men's, if you're watching, I'm going to share some health tips with you guys. I've been doing much more research on prostate cancer and prostates for men, and one of the most astonishing discovery, of course, backed with a doctor, a well-known doctor, and he's a urologist for quite some time. And one of the 3 food that men with prostate are is the coffee, if it's high caffeine in it, dark chocolate. If you eat a person who eat a lot of dark chocolate, you should stay away from those food. And one of the most bizarre thing the doctor said to me, it was spices. Yeah, person with a lot of intake of spices should keep away because it flame up the prostate glands, and prostate glands cannot take too much of those um um, B12, too much B12, too much caffeine is not good for the prostate glands. Hence, hence it swell and hence it rests on the bladder and so forth. I don't want to bore you guys with too much information that I always wanted to share. Additional health tips that, as I'm a, oh, let me get the charger for this before it turn off. It's that 5%. Extension. Extension. Where is the extension? Oh my goodness, it's okay. I'm not sure if it's gonna keep on from now. I want to bring you guys closer to me. My phone is gonna die, and I need the extension. Okay, let me take you off. Okay, it is charging for now. Yeah, whenever I'm cooking, I have all the cupboards open up. I don't know why. It's a man thing, right? It's a man thing. What else I could we could definitely talk about? What else you guys want me to talk about? You name it, the topic, the L topic, and we can talk more on it. All right? If I could go more, I could talk all day. I told you, eating healthy is my way of doing things. All right, being healthy is one of my good things. Hey guys, if you're joining me, and I'm just here doing my own thing. If you're just joining, you know, mind give me a thumbs up, like and share. I'm here making some pudding. Pudding for the first time. Fruit Sweet potato pudding. Hope I do get that right. Yeah, sweet potato pudding. Yeah, for optimal health, home remedy that you guys should have in your household. That let me guess. Give me a drum roll. One of the most health product that you should have in your home is oregano leaf. Now, if you're sick, you have cold, you have flu, you can take the oregano oil, the extract oregano oil or the oregano leaf, the regular by itself with warm water. With that being said, you can eliminate up to 99% of your cold that you have, infection, your nasal congestion, up to 90% of it if you take in oregano leaf by itself with water. Coconut water is more preferable taking it with urine. Can't say I didn't tell you all this stuff. What else I could share with you guys so that you keep my company for future reference? I'm doing all these videos is just to look back when the time come, right? The time come, and also it's for storage, right? It is for storage. So I'm going to just stay on until 1 hour and 30 minutes. If this finish in that time, that's great. If it doesn't finish in that time, that is okay. Maybe I do another taste and tell you how it end products. All right, that sounds good enough. 1 hour and 30 minutes. I will be on it. So in the next much more minutes left. 18 to 16 more minutes left. Right, 18 to 17 more minutes left. And that should be that's it for me, right? Yeah. See, cats and stuff to work. Yeah, relaxing. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. My love. Have anybody ever tried this kind of recipe before that I display on it? The sweet potato pudding and and uh, and fruit cake. It's just a mixture of fruit cake with potato, right? I'm not sure how the combination comes about. I have I think I know. I saw my friend baking hers, and I said, okay, I could add a twist to mine, and something inspired me to go from there, and that's exactly what I did. Right, bake from scratch. I like pastries. I like to eat a lot of pastries. So, and knowing that I love to eat a lot of pastries, I'm a health freak. I am health conscious. I prefer eating my type of pastry, my type of baking right through. So that's what I did. That's what I have done. Right? Been baking a lot of Jamaican fruit cake, rum cake, you might name, Christmas cake. It has so many names depending on the season that you're baking it on, right? So that's what I do. So let's see much power. Oh, it's backed up. So you gone to 6%. I wanted to disconnect it to show you where it's at next, but it's still not so much. Still not so much. I'm going to take a look. Let's see where can I. Hey, the pudding that I'm currently baking smells really good. I wish I could send the scent or the smell to wherever you guys are currently. I'm telling you. Let me close the cupboard. Much better. I'm gonna take some more look at it to see how far. So I have 50 more minutes leave on here with you guys. I'm gonna another look on the pudding the phone is charging. Like I can't be able to move the charger yet. So I shouldn't be looking that much on it, but I have no other choice because I don't want it to burn, right? Don't want my hard work to go to waste. Mm, still not yet ready. Tastes good. It's still not yet ready. Yeah, as what I expected. The potato, the potato takes more time to bake. So I'm gonna turn this bad boy back up. I'm gonna turn it back out to 350, about 180 degree of Fahrenheit. So yeah, as I expected, the potato is extremely soft, and it's gonna take more time to bake. So maybe this is gonna take me more time, which I don't want it to go over my timing, because time is is very important for me, right? As it is for you guys. I don't want to join on this video, and it's extremely late for most people, right? But I know who would watch. I know a couple of supporters will definitely watch out this video to see if it come true, because I don't want to disappoint. I don't want to disappoint my viewers, my subscribers, you, the family, guys. You're the one that makes me going, right? You're the one that encourage me to do more, right? And to do more videos. So I don't want to disappoint you guys. But if I don't, I'll be doing a follow up on it to see the end product if the time up. But will be signing off at 1 hour 30 minutes. No more and no less than that. Alright? So hopefully that pudding comes out really good. Should come out. Yeah, it should come. Yeah. I checked it a while ago, and knowing that it's 45 minutes that passed already, I think I over open it too much. Yeah, I open it too much. That's the problem, right? So if you're just joining, guys, if you don't mind, give me a thumbs up. I'm just here making late night pudding. Yeah, making late night pudding with potato pudding, with fruit cake, with dates, with rum, Jamaican rum, and so much more. I think I'm getting drunk. I think I drink. I ate too much of the spill, so the rum cannot be seeping in now. So if you hear me talking, so it's the rum talking. You ever heard this song? Rum talking in my system. I just remember it. That's why. Yeah, it's a rum in my system. All right, guys. Mm. Tastes really good. See the taste is good. So I just hope it come out as good as it is, right? Mm. Yeah, 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 man. I hope the taste just come out. Hope it comes out as good as it is. That's what I should say. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just gonna clean up right after. Yeah, I'm going to clean up right after, just to keep the place clean in the same time. Let's see if I could find somewhere to put this phone. I have 10 more minutes to leave with you guys.
I hope this next 10 minutes you find it very fun, educating, informative, all right, and spiritual. Hope you do find what I'm saying to be all of the above, all right. Oh my goodness. It's burning up, it's burning up. Yeah. See, if you're just new, if any new person just joining in, and if you haven't yet, give me a thumbs up. That will be greatly appreciated. Subscribe for more real content, genuine content, educational content, awareness content, right? The most real content you will ever find, live content for sure, all right? Being me, that's what you be getting, 100%, all right? Sharing my thoughts, my health tips that I think is true and I think it's been proven, and back to holistic health care. I have a wide enough knowledge and some things, maybe most topic sources, and I did my own background research to verify and to give more confidence in myself and others around me about the better choice of living, health choice, instead of pharmaceutical medicine, conventional versus unconventional medicine, unorthodox versus orthodox principles. All right, I'm that person who to go the deeper, longer route for a better, sustainable, healthy body. And why? It's already written in the Bible. It's the temple of your bodies. You should keep it precious and clean. And when you keep a temple of your body that is closest, that is what precious to God, you'll be able to reap more rewards, all right? Better healthy, longer life, um, doing things more better, seeing visualize things more. You can get to do much more when you keep your body healthy and well and in contact, eating cleaner, all right? That being said, you know what to do when I mean eating cleaner, consuming less alcohol, sleep, eat the right food, exercise, all of those stuff. Fasting. Do you know that? Let me give you one before you go. Sorry if my mouth. Let me give you more L tips. You know that if you fast for at least 3 days, any sickness, inflammation, pain, cancer, shrink up to 44 to 50%, 44 to 50%. I'm not sure how far the percentage go. But guess what? Any percentage from under 5 onward up is a plus. Because that being said, your body can get stronger towards fighting any cancer cells that is not good for you in the body. Right? So imagine that. No, there are three type of fasting that I know of. Maybe there's more. The Daniel, the Esther, and the water fasting. I'm sure that those type of fasting, trust me, doing that for at least 3 days with the right knowledge and indication how to activate those pineal gland up in your brain to activate central sense wave, send information, say, hey, I'm getting healthy now, start processing anything. Is a multiple phases of getting to that level of fasting, and eating less in the day and consume the right of food in night. Give your time, your body to prepare it for itself, the healing process. In fact, not much doctor would tell you if you keep yourself hungry more for the day, you feel better in the next day. For example, if every day you go hungry at least half an hour more, like negative hungry, like not feel package, not talking about package, pack, package, like you feel for something nice, something snacks. If you go way beyond that every day and eat like 8 p.m. in the night, every day you go hungry for the most part of the empty stomach. And when I mean empty stomach, you could hear the body say, the worm is talking in your system, and eat the right proper balanced meal in the evening before your bed. The body repair itself in a longer period of time. I mean, when I mean longer period of time, like over time, 3 months of doing these techniques, your health wise, like your cold, your sinus, your flu, your all of those draftness sickness reduce up to 35%, and it increases over time, right? The body resistance to those things increases over time, and it start telling your body, your sick part of the cell, say, hey, we can go into repairing mode for a longer period and reproduce more hormone, put bacteria in your gut for further fuel storage, right? Get rid of waste toxic and all those stuff, right? All of these stuff can done in a 3 month period. You don't have to do this in a 1 month. And when doing this, right, your body remembers and stores all of these information. Guess what it stores? Where does it stores? In your blood. Information stores in your blood that much. You could get history from the 21st century, the 24 BC back. That's where most information is stored, coming from generation to generation to generation. That's where babies are now getting smarter and smarter and smarter, right? The bloodline of information carries down to DNA, down to DNA, down to DNA, right? So I don't want to go off topic too much, right? But yeah, the bloodline does carry memory, and why I know the bloodline carry memory is because of water. In essence, in the biblical form, God speak to the water, and water turn into wine, water part sea. No, spiritually, I'm not trying to. Spiritually, they said water have memory, water live up to frequency, and why I find it very fascinating and true. No research, Dr. Terence, the guy that comes named Lucius, comes in Lucius in the movie. He did a phenomenon on frequency and numbers and mathematics. He's a mathematician, right? Is that type of person, and he said frequency should be the number one priority to all healing properties. It heals and can send distress signal, but it's the way how we use it, right? And I find it very, very true, because frequency comes in many forms, and hence why the government system is putting up these G4 5G tower system all over the place. But I'm going back to frequency. No, on the right frequency, your body vibrates. So everybody have a ketone frequency that vibrate on a different cellular rate, all right? Healing rate. One of the most things, much gigahertz for your body to respond to a healing process. For example, a frequency in music, if you go into a party and the frequency drop low to middle, I can't call it middle words, and it hits your body, even if you don't want to move, the body, if it's the right frequency, body locks, the frequency lock together, ultimately changes the way or you think, you view things, and you have to rock with it, because it is your tuning, your body tune with that frequency, right? Your body tune with that frequency, and guess what happens? And guess who master the frequency more? The negative people. The negative people master the frequency more. Just read between the line. I can't say too much on this because I'm going to use this video for future reference. Oh my goodness, 1:30 come, 1 hour and 30 minutes come, 1 hour and 30 minutes come. Yeah. So guys, I'm going to stick to what I've been saying because I need to stick true to my words. So 1 hour and 30 minutes I've no pause, and I'm going to call it another day. All right. Hopefully I could come with another cooking vlog and we could talk more, right, about health awareness, food and nutrition, social and injustice, emergency and food preparation. We have a lot more to talk about. This is my way of just being true to myself, right? This is my type of video that I like to make, right? Cooking and bringing food together. But I'm gonna leave it at that. If you have liked this video so far and if you watch it, share with somebody. Share my video with somebody if you think is connect with you. Tell them to like, subscribe, and tell me what next you guys want to see. I think in my next cooking video, I'm going to come with some finances because I was watching some motivational person and some reading watching some videos, and one of the things I find, one word that stick with me the most: investment. Investment. Every rich people, billionaire, wealthy people, they talk about investment, and I need to take that word on a bigger level. Investment in yourself, investment in your future. My name is Randy Fraser, and I love talking about health. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching this, for who's over that second person, that third person I was chipping out. Thank you for staying tuned to me. Stay safe. Love you. Put on my post notification bell. Keep tuning my video. Like, comment, and share what you think, what best work, what you think advice that relates to you. Alright? Love you. Respect. Enough love. Keep safe. Bye bye.